Hello, happy Tuesday. It is February 4th. February has come and here it is, and I'm not sure what just happened. Okay, well, welcome. My name is Leanne Furness. I am an independent demonstrator with Stamping Up. Have been for 24 years. I am going to highlight one of the suites we have today, and the suites they're called suites because they include tons of things versus a bundle, which is just a stamp set and a punch and or dies. So let's get down to my little space, my workspace, and we'll see what we can find out. All right, so this is the what we're going to talk about here, and I'm going to try to see if I can see any comments. Okay, so it starts on page 33 of the mini catalog, and it's a lot of yellow. When I looked at this, I'm like, it's a lot of yellow. I mean, it does have different colors with it, but there's still just a lot of yellow. The suite collection is both of these pages. So you get the stamp set, the dies, the bumblebees, the ribbon, the vellum, and the regular paper. And then they go on to show you some ways of kicking it up a notch, quote unquote, or doing kind of some fun things with it. Now let me show you what I've done with it. Because again, that was really yellow. So here's the designer series paper a little closer. And yeah, it's yellow, all right. This is Old Olive, and this is the pecan pie. Lemon lollies in there. It's just a lot of yellow, right? No, granted, I like yellow, and I'm starting to like the stamp set. Let me go here. All right, so that is really bright for some reason. Okay, so this is the Delightful Wishes. I have all my dies and all my stamps in here, and what I wanted to show you is kind of what you're gonna get. So let's go here. Let's raise this up a little bit more to be quite that close. Okay, so I don't have the right computer glasses on, so I can't tell if it's focused. It looks focused. Oh my gosh, I better go get some readers, not readers, but bifocals. Okay, so there's a lot of dies in here, as you can see. And what I wanted to showcase was what these dies are all for. And I can't even remember. Okay, so this up clearly is the flower die. This is going to be this crazy spider webby looking thing. Ooh, that's an idea. And then this guy, my hands are really dry, makes this one and a smaller one. I don't know where that is. Bigger one fell off. Huh, I don't know. So it makes just little blobs, like the middle of the blob. So that's how those two work together. This one is this larger die, and then you can cut out this part and then put them together. And then again, you could add the little blob, but I probably threw it away because I'm done with the blob. Then this little guy is super cute. The colors I used here are Bubblegum and Moody Mauve. Now, Moody Mauve is going to be going away at the end of this catalog cycle. So if it's one of your faves, you better want to start stocking up on it, because the ink, the paper, the ribbon, most of it will be gone. And that goes for all the in colors of 23, 25. Because it's 2025. This makes just this fun little pattern. I really haven't used it on a card yet. This, of course, cuts out my branch, and then the flower, these flowers, I wanted to highlight that you can highlight it. Sure can, but where? Okay, well, I've digressed. What did I do with that one little darn stinker? I lose something every time. It's here. I just had Okay, so we talked about those. Let's talk about the leaves quick. This is your bigger leaf. This is your smaller leaf. And then you've got the accent pieces. Now, I wasn't really sure I even liked any of this stuff because I thought, well, it's kind of weird looking, right? Then after you play with it, of course, you start liking it. Okay, I'm going to put this over here for a minute. I'm going to take a minute, because, oh, I bet I know where it is. Dun, 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 dun. So oddly, I can't find that die. There's a die that cuts us out, and it's really starting to make me angry, so please hold. So this is what happens when you straighten up really quick. Well, while I'm talking, here is that yellow ribbon. Simple, nice, ties really well. And then here are those little bumblebees. They are teeny tiny. You get a ton, not a ton, but you get plenty, and they're not flat. So, you know, we have those flat bees that are now part of the free, good gravy, the free, what happened to this die? Please hold. I'm seriously kind of freaking out here because jeepers. Okay, well, I'm going to find it about the end of the video. This is a die that you can stamp and cut out like I did here. And then this is the die I'm missing, but you can stamp that like that, or let me show you something else. You can stamp the actual background stamp. You can stamp the color, and then on top of that do that. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Hopefully. Hello, Janine Wall Herbert. That's just great to see you. So that's that. Okay. Now, I love teaching classes, and Janine being down here reminds me to tell you, good God, say that if you ever see cards that I'm making and you want like a bunch of them, I can do all kinds of greetings, of course, and custom make it. But so this is what, oh my gosh, I am just totally discombobulated today. So then there's also the word wishing, and you can stamp that and then cut it out with this guy, or you can cut out the word wishing as I did here with pool party and cut out the background in pecan pie, or you can just stamp it, and then there's all these greetings. All right, now maybe through the miracle of something we'll find that other die. Okay, so let me show you how you stamp. Now, oh my gosh, I think I lose my mind. Wait, I am losing my mind. I'm going to get my pecan pie. I don't think I was really going to... I forgot to showcase one little thing. In the vellum, which is why I'm missing the piece, in this vellum that you can get, you can cut out some of these clusters of flowers, just like that. Hopefully you can see that. I need to close that application. Me and my husband should get off the internet, darn it. You can do it that way. Or, so I did, and it also cuts out that leaf one guy, that one leg, you know, that one leaf. Can cut this vellum out. And then the missing die can cut this guy out. That's about the only things that cut out of the designer series paper is this vellum. So what I did is I cut out prior to this because clearly I lose things. I stamped the stem, which is missing as well. Oh, there it is. Okay. Whew. I stamped the stem in pecan, and I'm going to show you how to stamp those, but I'm also going to show you what I'm doing with these very fun vellums. I put adhesive sheets on the back of the vellum so that I can put them on and not see any adhesive. Now, vellum is really hard to put on your cardstock because, again, you'll see right through it because it's vellum and you can't really hide that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to peel this off as best as possible. Let me put this over here. So if it goes upside down, it's not going to ruin anything. Okay, and then, bad, I did it wrong. Imagine that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let's see. Let's just, I see. Okay, so I'm going to take some glue dots. Here's another way you can adhere your vellum. This is called Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Okay, these guys, if I looked at a stamped color pattern, so here's some of my favorites. I did dabble in that yellow, but you know, not for me. And I just really want to look and see which flowers go where, and so that's how I do it. Not that it's right, nor as that it's wrong. So I'm just going to kind of put it over there, and then I'm going to get another glue dot, and this guy goes up here, and then I'm going to get this glue dot. Seriously, now I'll have to not go to bed until I find that die. Can go up here. It would probably be better for you to see. No, it's not too bad. And then let's see. I cut a couple of these out. Oh, yeah, this is good. And then another glue dot, and that looks like that one. And my dies did move a little bit in my machine, but that's okay, because you know what, they can do that. And then you can kind of just lay it like that. These two are just like on their own for something fun inside your card. But when you stamp this fun stuff, let me show you. I like to stamp the stem first, because the stem will tell you where your blossom should be. And what I'm going to use the Cool Party Soft Seafoam color. And the Cool Party is part of this suite. It's in there. It's pretty cool. There's two different stamps that you use to get these looks right here. There is a detailed one. I don't know if you can see that. That's the detailed one that looks very dirty. And then there's the backgroundish one, which also looks dirty. That darn blue. So this reminds me, I shared this with somebody and they didn't know it, and I thought I might as well. So if your blocks get dirty and your photopolymer get dirty, hand sanitizer, any kind of hand sanitizer, and I know we all have that now, you can just kind of wipe that off and disinfect your hands, gets any ink off your hands, and let that air dry. And then on your block, same thing, and then just grab, don't goober all over your sample like I just did, and then you're going to grab, what is that? Creepy. All right, so then your block looks like almost brand new, and it's going to really grab and hold on to these photopolymers now. All right, so what I'm going to do for here is I'm going to stamp the detailed first. Now, 9 times out of 10, it doesn't matter which one you stamp first. That when it's two-step, it doesn't really matter in theory. Some people like one way, some people like the other. I find this one particularly better to do detail first, then background. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp off because I am going to use just a shadowy pool party. So I'm going to get a lighter pool party, and I'm going to swear a little because that doesn't look right at all. I'm going to swear a little. Wow, I've had quite the day. Not the day that my sister had, but cheapers. Oh, that's because it's upside down. That makes more sense. Trying not to get my head in there. Trying to let you see how this lines up. We might have this in a class. I don't, maybe, yeah, we could have this card in a buffet. Close enough. That's what we're going to go with. Close enough. And then we're going to go ahead and grab the leaves for this same stem. And I'm going to grab soft seafoam and stamp that. And so if you're wondering how you stamp this, if you get this and you're like, I don't even know where those leaves go or how it works, you got to look in the catalog, because the catalog shows you, because this is how I did it. I looked at, for example, this sample and saw how, you know, the little tuft at the top, so you can kind of get orientated. But I really like that color combo. I really do. That's just Pool Party off and on. This is Lemon Lolly and Daffodil Delight with hand sanitizer. This is Daffodil Delight and Pumpkin Pie. This is Pretty in Pink and Pretty in Pink stamped off, just like I did with the Pool Party. Now, let's see a couple different examples, if you don't mind. Of course you don't mind. Here is one I kind of whipped up. It is using Pool Party again, and I embellished a little bit with these adhesive back textured dots. They're an online exclusive. They're still available. I embossed with a distress tile, distress tile paper or folder, and then just slightly sponged some brown on top of it, pecan pie, of course. So I thought that turned out pretty nice, and that doesn't look yellowy at all, right? And then here's another one I made today. This is using that die that cuts out that I can't find, and black. So this is Pool Party and Basic Memento Black. And then this is just an element I just, glued all those guys on. So you get, you can think out of the box. The gems I used on this one are adhesive back sparkle gems, and those are in the annual catalog. You can actually see those in person. I know, it's kind of frustrating. Well, that is all I got today. I thank you for joining me and watching, whether you're watching live or watching the repeat. Yikes, the recorded version. Okay, next week we'll talk more about some fun things on an online exclusive offering. All right, have a great night, everyone. Bye.